going to have a Sunday reset. And let me tell you how I came across all this anyway. It was about last week. I had my routine physical and I knew going in, the anxiety you always get when you know you're gonna go, you've gained some weight. It is something that was going to be stressful for me. And I really was worried about how the doctor was gonna react. It's only my second time ever seeing her. This is just my second physical with her. It's just last year's weight and this year's weight. And I knew it was a gain. I mean, I'm not, I know. She came in, she started asking the questions. She never brought up my weight. I was shocked. She said, "Are you exercising?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And she said, "Oh, good. What kind of exercise do you do? When do you typically work out?" And she really never even brought up my weight. I mean, it was to the point where I was surprised, because I feel that every doctor I've ever gone to, I feel like that always has come up. Even when I was pregnant, that was like a big deal. Living through years of, I guess self-made body shaming and lack of self-confidence about my body and how I looked, I was so pleasantly surprised to go in and have somebody not ask that and not focus on that and realize that there's more to life and health and fitness than just that. Does that mean that I feel like, oh, I'm good, I don't need to do anything? No. Honestly, the way that she reacted made me even more, I guess, goal-oriented or wanting to do better. Like, I almost want to make her proud next time, even though it doesn't even matter to her. Yeah, I think that that's what really brought me on to this whole Sunday reset. I really want my own way of reminding myself each week. I think I need that in my life.
All right, let's talk about the Sunday reset. My thought with this reset is really just to give me a chance to have planning so that I don't start on Monday and then all of a sudden give up. I want to be able to track what I want to do for the week, know what my plan is. And then when I get to Wednesday and I'm exhausted, I remember that this is what I was supposed to be doing. I think a lot of us tend to start the week right. We get set, or we start the month right because we have our goals walk, and then we lose steam. This Sunday reset is meant to fix that, to really help us gauge what are our goals, what do we want to achieve, and make sure we don't forget that when there are so many other things being thrown at us that can cause us to forget. I want us to think about a couple things for this week. First things first, have a plan for your meals. Does that mean meal prep? I mean, it could. I'm not that great at it. I'm not that great at it because I don't like cooking. And I can't gauge like how much I actually need. And then what if like midweek I don't want that anymore? So like I need to figure out a way to get better about that. Not saying I'm never going to do it. I'm not there yet. A way to kind of modify that for somebody like me is, let's just plan. Let's just figure out, okay, what are we going to eat all week to make sure we don't get to Thursday and we have no more food in this house that's healthy. Then the second step to all this is planning your workouts. We hear about this all the time over on the Next Fitness thing. It is not uncommon to us. It's just that for some of us, like myself, I tend to forget to actually do it. I plan to plan my workouts, but it doesn't actually ever happen. Well, not ever. It sometimes happens. But then because it's not in my head as a true plan, like I did it really quick and then I move on with my life, I completely forget that I planned it. So I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be able to know what's going to happen and remember it's going to happen so that I can keep going on with my day and also with my goals. The last step for our Sunday reset is to set an intention for the week. I guess it could be like a goal, but a mini goal, kind of like just a little target, to-do list, not a to-do list. Oh, let me think about this again. I want this intention to be something very small. A small thing that you're going to do, but you are going to make sure you do that same thing all week to help make a small change. What I want to do after speaking to my doctor is to have a 10-minute walk or run every day. I said 10 minutes. I thought about it a lot. I was like, is 10 minutes really going to do anything? Then I thought 15 minutes and I thought 30 minutes and I thought, you know what? We're not going to do this by minutes. The purpose of these morning walks is to like set your day off right. You get that kind of boost of energy. You are able to kind of like clear your head. It helps you from that brain fog you might get. There's so many benefits to walking in the morning. In addition to that, I really want it to be my jump start in getting my steps in for the day. There are times that I am running around the school like crazy at my job. Then there's other times where I'm at my desk most of the day because I have to write reports. So I want to find a way to ensure that I have those steps in. I think what might be easier is just my mile in the morning. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to pledge, my intention is to do 1 mile in the morning every day this week. I probably won't be able to walk live with my early bird crew like I used to because unfortunately it is dark outside when we have classes at that time. However, there are plenty of other ways that I can do that with some of the previous classes that we have available here on YouTube. And because we have that available here, I wanted to kind of give you a little schedule, a calendar, if you want to try this goal with me too. Sorry, not a goal, intention. If you would like to have this be your intention for the week too, there are some classes. I mean, no matter how long you listen, the purpose of this is to really just get into a routine. If you want something a little bit more minute specific, then I encourage you to check out the Next Fitness Thing, where there are a lot of different classes that are free available over there. And one of the best ones, which I think will be a wonderful introduction for you to what we are and who we are over on the Next Fitness Thing, is the AMA walks. Those are an Ask Me Anything walk that our trainers and team leaders complete, and they have different questions that are submitted by teammates, and they answer them on that walk. So it's about a 15-minute walk. And during that time, you're able to learn a little bit more about the people that kind of run this show. So I encourage you to check that out. I also will leave a calendar for some of the TNFT stuff that we have on our website if you would like to try that out too. Make sure you check the links below for that. I look forward to having a wonderful week, and I cannot wait to see how everybody does this week. Comment below, let me know. Are you planning to do a Sunday reset? Have a wonderful week, team. I'll see you soon.